Verb agreements. Today we are going to learn verb agreements. Before going to learn verb agreements, we have to know about the singular verbs and the plural verbs. The verbs which has ed, yes, yes or ies is called singular verbs. Examples: plays, coach, flies, etc. And the verbs which hasn't ed any yes, yes or ies is called plural verbs. Example: play, go, fly, etc. In shortcut, you can understand singular verb means V5 and plural verb means V1. After singular and plural verbs, in one number, singular vs plural subject. It means singular subject vs plural subject. Singular subject: he, she, it, and singular nouns. Singular noun means any of name which shows only one. A singular subject takes a similar verbs. Example: she runs every morning. Another one example: Ram plays football. Here is Ram is singular, she is also singular, so we have to use singular verbs. Singular verb means V5. Here is given runs, runs is V5, plays is also V5. Plural subject: we, you, they, and plural noun. We, you, they, and plural nouns. Plural nouns means what? More than one. Which shows more than one is called plural nouns. A plural subject takes a plural verb. Plural subject takes a plural verb. Plural verb means what? V1. Plural verb means what? V1. Example: they. They is the subject, and that is plural. So we have to use V1. Means plural verbs. They run every morning. They is subject, run is V1. Another one: I take plural verbs. I take plural verbs. It means what? We have to use plural verb with I. If I is given in the subject, then we have to use plural verbs. Examples: I read a new story. I read a new story. I is subject here and read is plural verb means V1 is given here. Subjects joined by and. If two subjects are joined by and, use plural verbs. Examples: John and Mary are friends. John and Mary are friends. When two subjects, John and Mary, and both of them are aided by and. So they are plural subject and we have to use plural verbs. And are is plural verbs. Another one example: you and he. You and he go to market. You and he. You is also subject. He is also subject. What we know that with he we have to use V5 means singular verbs, but here is added two subjects with and, so we have to use plural verbs. Subjects joined by or nor. The verb agrees with the subject closest to it. It means if any two subjects are joined by or nor, then we have to use the verbs according to the nearest subject. For example, neither the teacher nor the students are late. Here is given two subjects and both of them are joined by nor, then The students is the closest of nor, and according to the students we have to use the verbs. The students is plural subject, so that we have to use plural verbs. Either the students or the teacher, either the students or the teacher is responsible, means this both these both subjects are joined by or, and we have to use according to the nearest subject. So the teacher is nearest subject and the teacher is singular subject, so we have to use also singular verbs. Infinitive pronouns. Infinitive pronouns. Some infinitive pronouns are singular, some infinitive pronouns are singular, such as everyone, someone, anybody, each, nothing. These are called singular infinitive pronouns. If these pronouns is given in the subject, then we have to use singular verbs. Examples: everybody loves pizza. Everybody loves pizza. Everybody is singular infinitive pronouns, so here is used V5 means singular verbs. Some are plural. Some are plural. What are these? These are few, many, several, both. These are called plural infinitive pronouns. If these pronouns is given in the subject, then we have to use plural verbs. Plural verbs. Examples: few know the truth. Few know the truth. Few is plural infinitive pronouns which is given in the subject, so they are used know, means plural verbs. Some can be singular or plural depending on context. Some can be singular or plural depending on context. These are all, some, none, most. If these pronouns are given in the sentence, then we have to use the verbs according to the nouns. After these pronouns, there should be given a subject, means noun. Then according to the noun, we have to use the verbs. If the noun is given singular, then we have to use singular verbs. If the noun is given plural, then we have to use plural verbs. Examples: some of the cake is gone. Some of the cake is gone. Cake is singular, so we have to use singular verbs. Another one example: some of the cookies are missing. Here is given cookies. Cookies is plural, so that we have to use plural verbs. Collective noun. If the group is acting as one unit, use singular verb. If the group is acting as one unit, use singular verb. Example: the team is winning. The team is winning. Another one: if individual in the group are acting separately, use plural verbs. Examples: the team are arguing among themselves. The team are arguing among themselves. Inverted sentence. Inverted sentence. When the subject follow the verbs, e.g., in questions or sentences starting with there or here, make sure the verb agrees with the true subject. Make sure the verb agrees with the true subject. It means what? It means if the sentence or question is started with there or here, then we have to use the verbs according to the noun. If there is given singular noun, then we have to use singular verb. If there is given plural nouns, then we have to use plural verbs. Example: there is a book on the table. There is a book on the table. Here is given book a book means singular noun is given here, so that we have to use singular verb. Here, another one example. Here are the keys. Here are the keys. Here is given the keys. The keys is what? Plural noun, so that we have to use plural verbs. The money and time rules. The money and time rules. If it's a unit of time, money, or distance, use singular verbs. If it's a unit of time, money, or distance, use singular verbs. Examples: $5 is enough. $5 is enough. One amount, so that we have to use singular verbs. 10 miles is too far. 10 miles is too far. Here is given distance, so that we have to use singular verbs. 3 hours. 3 hours is a long time. 3 hours is a long time. It here is given time, so that also we have to use singular verbs.